Imran Khans Pakistan TehreekInsaf on Friday condemned the campaign launched by convict Navas Sharif against the Peshawar High Court after it restored PTI's election symbol. The Muslim League N launched a barrage of attacks on the Peshawar High Court after it restored PTI's election symbol, declaring the Election Commission's decision to revoke the symbol illegal. The Election Commission and the Muslim League have colluded to launch this attack, according to media reports. The PDM held multiple press conferences yesterday against the Peshawar High Court and called for revocation. Additionally, the Election Commission, according to reports, was set to challenge the Peshawar High Court's decision in the Supreme Court. PTI's interim chairman Barrister Gahar said that the bat was not just the PTI's electoral symbol, but was also the symbol of the expectations of the Pakistani nation. The Supreme Court has settled that snatching the electoral symbol is equivalent to dissolving a political party, and this right only lies with the apex court in Article 17 of the Constitution. All these political leaders of the Pakistani Democratic Movement won't be able to gain anything on February 8th. They will all lose their seats if free, fair and transparent elections are conducted. Therefore, they are trying to take the bat away from us, Barrister Gahar said. If you take away our electoral symbol, will all of them contest as independent candidates? If this happens, who will be responsible for horse trading after the polls? Gahar further pointed out that the upcoming elections were the most crucial for the country, and derailing them would result in a huge loss for Pakistan. He also played videos of other political leaders criticizing the PHC verdict, alleging that they had attacked the judiciary. Is it not better for the judiciary to look into this matter? He asked, claiming that conspiracies were being hatched to exclude the PTI from the electoral process. Justice Babar Sattar of the Islamabad High Court has declared Deputy Commissioner's detention powers under the 3 MPO illegal. Deputy Commissioners all over Pakistan use this power to detain hundreds of PTI officials and supporters even after the courts would grant them bail. The 3 MPO was used as a weapon to inflict immense grief upon PTI workers, including Shahryar Afridi, the former PTI MNA who was the petitioner in this case. Mr. Afridi's prolonged detention under the 3 MPO included denial of attendance at the funerals of 3 of his siblings. Following the announcement of the Islamabad High Court's verdict, lawyer and PTI leader Babar Awan said that Justice Sattar observed that those who carried out the arrests under the law should be punished. Awan slammed the martial law era order, stating that the power conferred on the commissioner and deputy commissioner under the MPO law was unlawful. After the announcement by the Islamabad High Court, the Lahore Deputy Commissioner has withdrawn the 3 MPO order by which Sanam Javed, a PTI supporter, has been held for months. Pre-poll rigging in Pakistan against PTI continues as Balochistan police raided PTI leader and former Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly, Imran Khans' house. According to media reports, police conducted a raid on Mr. Suri's house in the suburbs of Quetta. Dozens of PTI candidates and their supporters have been arrested or kidnapped since the announcement of the election schedule. The unprecedented crackdown has even drawn condemnation from the country's apex court last week when Justice Athar Minallah chastised the Election Commission while observing that free and fair elections could not be held if a party was victimized like the PTI. India's government has used the highly invasive Pegasus spyware to target high-profile journalists, according to a new investigation by Amnesty International and The Washington Post. The findings, published on Thursday, noted India's repeated use of Pegasus against journalists, including one who was previously a victim of an attack using the same spyware. Created by Israeli firm NSO Group, Pegasus can be used to access a phone's messages and emails, peruse photos, eavesdrop on calls, track locations, and even film the owner with a camera. Watchdogs have documented widespread use of the spyware, which NSO says is only sold to governments or security agencies against journalists and activists in dozens of countries, including India. Amnesty said journalist Siddharth Varadarajan, founding editor of digital media outlet The Wire, and Anand Manangle, South Asia editor at the Organized Crime and Corruption Reporting Project, had been targeted with the spyware on their iPhones, with the latest identified case in October of 2023. India's Hindu nationalist authoritarian government has been in the international headlines after its global assassination attempts of Sikh leaders was unearthed by Canadian and American intelligence.